on the turf, and away they go. First one out, Class Mondial is the early leader. Peace Again is right there. Around them is Just Lucky, and at the rail, Call Me Maybe. Nobody too keen to go at this stage. Cathy Pacific's in the red silks on the outside of runners. They're followed further back by Zante and Surefire's about 5 or 6 lengths off the leader as Just Lucky takes them along. Cathy Pacific is in the red back second, Class Mondial at the rail third. Red sleeves and cap of Call Me Maybe, and Peace Again is on the outside. Zante and Surefire the last two. They're racing only about 5 lengths from top to tail. Just Lucky is the leader. They're not breaking any speed records. Is in front. Cathy Pacific is second. At the rail, Class Mondial, and then comes Call Me Maybe, Peace Again, and Surefire. And Zante is about 4.5, 5 lengths off the leader. Just Lucky continues to lead it. Cathy Pacific is second. Class Mondial, then Call Me Maybe. On the outside of that is Peace Again. Zante between runners, and Surefire is about 5 lengths off the lead. As they turn for home, Cathy Pacific down the inside, Just Lucky. Peace Again makes a move. Call Me Maybe. Zante's hooked right out, and Surefire is going to go in. And the leader is still Just Lucky. Cathy Pacific on the outside, Peace Again. Zante's trying to get into the race. Cathy Pacific, Peace Again. Just Lucky's fighting right back. Zante is running on, but the red silks of Cathy Pacific and Just Lucky. Cathy Pacific, Just Lucky, Zante on the outside. Cathy Pacific won it. Zante maybe second, third Just Lucky, and Peace Again. Well, the pace would have been an undoing of a lot of the horses in this race because they certainly didn't break any speed records. But a clever ride here as Cathy Pacific went around them and continues to dig down, and Zante is really finishing and only goes down. Another photo finish. Wow, almost won it. I thought it was a neck at the line. We had many photo finishes today, but 5 wins it. Second, number 1, Zante. Just Lucky third. Peace Again runs into fourth. Just look at that. Zante's in front shortly after the line. Then Surefire. Further back behind that is Call Me Maybe and Class Mondial. And the scratching was Ash Cloud. We'll take a look at that head on shortly. And the tote favourite ended up number 1, Zante. Number 5 pays R6.20 the win in the red silks. Just Lucky won't go away. And Zante, she's certainly starting to warm up. You'll see Anthony how he changed his stick from right to left and goes down by that short head. That's the running of the 7th race. There's still an 8th and 9th to come, and the 8th is on the turf. Until then, back to the studio.
Cathay Pacific has made the trip from Cape Town, Port Elizabeth, and now KZN for the Glenn Kotson team. Well done to Glenn and, of course, the team here with his daughter of Royal Air Force. Nice to have Greg Sheen in town and, of course, Fricky Kralen. Fricks, firstly, well done to the team.
No, thanks, Jeez. First also, so well done to Glenn and Cathy. And also to Glenn and Khan and Mr. Dalimat. I mean, the owner filly. The filly came down from captain and from being a very, very good nick. And yeah, I mean, I think this filly is highly rated. She shows very, very good work back at home. I was discussing it with Greg earlier on, well, just when she arrived, where we were going to go with her. And we opted to go for this race. We didn't quite prep her for this run, like really, really tuned her. So if she won purely out of pure merit. And yeah, we're just delighted with the win. Thank you very much to Greg as well for coming down, taking the ride, and at least giving us another winner.
How long she's been at you, Fricks?
She's been about a month and a bit now, but like I say, I mean, we haven't hammered them at all. There's better things to come, more feature races and races to come during the whole season. So for her to win the way she did, I mean, she's playing quite a bit, which I did expect. So I mean, I know how much improvements is to come. So I'm delighted.
Well, thanks for that feedback.
Thank you very much, Ease.
Well done, Fricky Kralen. Well done to you, Glenn Kotson. I'm sure is watching down in the Cape. And really nice to have the gentleman on my right riding in KZN. I'm sure we're going to see more of you, Greg, over the season here, our champion season. But before we touch on this win, I've been following you for this season, and you're really enjoying a good run with winners around the country.
Yeah, absolutely it is. Things are going well. I can't complain. I've been getting some nice rides and been building on that, and long may it continue.
Fricky had some positive things to say about this filly, and you got to know her. You also rate her?
Yeah, she's a filly. She started her career rather late. Before I joined the yard, I think she had some issues, and I don't know what they were, but she came into her own very late. Won first time out, not unexpected, but she won nicely. And she's been very progressive since then. She strengthened up beautifully, and today was a win full of merit. Fricky's only had her a short while, and we gave her a little grass gallop, just 800 last week, and she put up a very nice work. But we thought she might still be in need of this. Pricked her ears when she got up handy, which was key for her, because I think she might have just been travelling a bit too well in a soft run race like that. So it worked out nicely in the end, and I was just happy with the way she kicked on right to the line.
The commentator, Craig, he touched on the pace that you guys weren't breaking any records. Some horses would have been unsuited, some horses that it could have played into their hands, but you seem to have timed your run and timed it to perfection, so things worked out well for you.
Yeah, I just had to adapt. Ideally I'd like to have got some cover, because she has been travelling a bit keenly from time to time, but last week I was caught out on Light the Lights when they jacked up the speed, and he had a very... It wasn't a nice run for him, his first run, yeah. So when they pulled it up quite early here, I decided I'm rather going to take her up there, let her enjoy herself, come out of this run feeling good, feeling happy. And she put up a brave effort and fought all the way to the line, so it was very, very nice. Well done to the whole Kotson family, from mother-in-laws to Kaya and to everybody. This is a family affair, and I'm sure they will be watching and very excited.
I mentioned that we will see more of you during champion season. Is that the plan?
Yeah, absolutely. I am riding a lot for the Kotson yard, and our main string's up here now, so I'll be back next week for those small features up at Scottsville, and then moving forward, depending on how the string progresses, but looking forward to it, so I will be here.
Well, I wish you all the best in your travels, and when you're in KZN, may you ride many winners. We love having you here, Greg, and a nice ride from you on this one.
Thanks, Dees. Looking forward to it.
Well done to Greg Sheen here on number 5. Cathay Pacific is her name. After those comments, I'll certainly pencil this filly in races to come, wherever they place her next. Number 5, Cathay Pacific, has beaten a flying number 1, Zante. She's one we'll follow next time out over a bit further. Back in third was number 6, Just Lucky, and rounding off your quartet, number 7, Peace Again. Coming up next, race number 8, the race that will be closing off the jackpot. But more importantly, take note, race number 9. You must jot this time down. That time will be 17:05, 5:05, where we estimate a quartet pool to reach 600,000 Rand. That's the bet to get involved in race number 9.